So my grandfather, he lived to the age of 99 and read science fiction since like the modern dawn of the genre. And he was a dentist, but he just read a lot of science fiction. And I remember when the iPhone first came out, I went with him and my father to the Apple store and we're playing with the iPhone. And he's like, this is it. Like, this is the object from the future that I've been reading about. And like, speaking to adaptability, we've gone from that moment to complaining about camera resolution and battery life. It still is an object from the future, but it's very integrated into every other aspect of our experience. And there's issues around like wonder and gratitude and taking and like thinking about the future, but even separate from that, recognizing how adaptable we are to these things means that when we continue to think about the future, we have to integrate that adaptability into every aspect of those kinds of things. So no,
Yeah.
it's really good.
I think that's another part of one of the issues I have with science fiction as well, is obviously within any storytelling, you have a major character and they're typically a hero. And when we talk about the future through the eyes of sort of a science fiction mindset, we often see these kind of visions of the future that are heroic. So when people are talking about, let's say, VR, it's always a brain surgeon or a rocket scientist or a city architect doing something. You actually look at VR statistics, it's about 70% playing games and the rest is YouTube. That's basically what people do. If you actually look at how people use this amazing supercomputer, they're using it to, play games on the toilet. They're trying to go through their ex-girlfriend's Instagram, whatever it is, like ordinary things that people actually do. I would love to see visions of the future and future technologies and these amazing new things we're talking about today. I'd love to see those stories told of like, actually, this is the shape of the world and that sort of gritty, grounded way. Incidentally, there is a branch of science fiction called mundane science fiction, which is again where they don't tolerate any absurdities. It's very sort of hard science fiction, but grounded in ordinary everyday stories about making breakfast or whatever else. I find those things much more compelling than any kind of maglev monorail to the middle of a city.